Morning, world. Morning. I'm on the phone with my girlfriend, and she needed to take a break because she's going to see Malik this morning at the masjid out in North Philly. Hell, we was just talking about the old neighborhood, everybody we know. Shout out to Rashid Wallace. Shout out to Big Sheed, 100-point Sheed. He was cool with Malik. I hope somebody reached out to him. But me and Han was talking. And there's two sides to the Malik story. They're the press releases and they're the truth. And we're like, yo, we got to get to the truth. And then I talked to Ursula Rucker. And she like, yo, we got to get to the truth. And then I talked to Adria Graydon Danzler from Kindred Family Souls. Like, we got to get to the truth. I shouldn't have to explain to anybody how awesome. Everybody should know how awesome he is. I sat here with the kids that came through last night for the cipher. And I had to explain to them and show them who Malik B is. Like, I shouldn't have to do that, man. It militant needed no explanation, Like, you just had to see it. It had to be there. I wish we had more footage of him from the streets, man. See, people got to understand, the Roots didn't like being known as corny. They didn't like to be called the corny dudes. You got to remember, my first experience with the Roots was at the jam sessions, or at the big, when Philly used to have, we used to have crazy MC battles, like crazy MC battles. 200 MCs show up. K Sarah was one of them. Bad News was another. See, people didn't realize, I was an MC. I didn't want to sing. Singing became something that I decided to do later because I saw the longevity in it, and I didn't see the point in going through all the hell I went through just to be a part of this godless business. You know what I mean? For not, to not have the longest road. And the saddest part is my life yesterday should have happened 15 years ago. It should have happened when I left. See, Malik never left the Roots, but I did. I left the Roots. I left the Roots because I got sick and tired of people lying to me, looking me in my face and lying to me, promising me that they were going to keep their word, and when I always kept mine, they never kept theirs. Promising me that everything that we were doing was to build the future. Like, I don't know if people have noticed about me. There's very few things in this world I actually care about. My blood, like my children, the people that I bang with in my family, definitely music. My respect for God goes beyond all of that, which was why it was hard leaving Richard Nichols. I'm a Christian. He's an atheist. How can I let him make life choices for me? God, those choices are different. They mean different things. It's the only reason I walked away from Rich. And that goddamn pumpkin that I found in his room that night. No disrespect to nobody's religion. But, I got all kinds of mixed stuff in my blood. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can call it Santeria, you can call it whatever you want to call it. If I start seeing stuff that looks like people got chicken bones in a closet somewhere and making all kinds of bad prayers, like if I see that, I'm out, yo. You under control of something else. You under control of a spirit that's not here, or at least not where I'm trying to be in here. When you are the smartest man in the world and you don't realize you're being manipulated by black magic, that doesn't sound like that person can keep you safe either. It really doesn't. It just doesn't. I told niggas from the second I seen that damn pumpkin, I was like, yeah, this shit gonna be short-lived with us. There's an end to our road. Oh yeah. I don't need it. I got people that I'm related to that's in all that crazy stuff, messing around with blood and magic and brick dust and stuff like that. No. Keep your. I asked him what the pumpkin was for. He told me the pumpkin was for posterity. I was like, nigga, I think you got gas. I see pubic hair in there. There's some kind of hair in there. I don't know what the fuck's going on in there, but there's some hair going on in there. And they're like, oh, Jag, oh, stop being so, oh, don't be like that. It's just this. It's just that. You know, you can put syrup on shit all day long, motherfucker. You won't make it pancakes. I promise you, it will never become pancakes. You know, that some people so desperately need their careers acknowledged. Some people so desperately need to be a part of the game that they're willing to overlook all kinds of things, which is why my favorite scripture is the scripture that my father gave me. My father actually told me, Norman Wright Sr. told me, you're going to need this scripture because in the business that you chose to be in, it's going to be your everyday life. See, for they will not believe the truth, I will send them strong delusion and allow them to believe a lie. See, because they don't want to believe the truth. Because they want to be on TV so bad. Because they don't believe the truth. Because they want to stand next to the nigga that's standing next to the nigga on TV so bad. Hi, Yamin. Love you. But you already know what it is. I heard about some of the stuff you're doing up there. And I understand you working with these mumble rappers. And I understand you doing that. But as much history and hip hop that you got in you, shame on you for mumbling with them. You want to come for my cousin Dre? You want to try to embarrass my cousin Dre in front of a whole crib of children? Y'all mean? You my boy. I love you. We celebrated our birthdays together when you almost died on that crash in that train. I was the first one there, and you gonna disrespect my cousin. I don't give a damn if it is your house. You're gonna disrespect my cousin who comes to work in your house. You owe him an apology. You owe me one too. You ain't called me when my son died either. We go hard, yeah, I mean. I've seen a lot of bad things happen to you, but I promise you, kissing the ass of Amir Questlove Thompson is not going to guarantee you success. You need to hitch your star to your own damn wagon and stop worrying about what the Roots are going to do for you. Because if you haven't noticed, they really don't do anything for anyone. Wake up, Dice Raw. Y'all need to wake up. You need to wake up. It was said to someone else that had commented about my IG post, my live yesterday morning. It was someone else said, I looked in her face and I knew she wasn't lying. I know she not lying. The sad part about it is there's going to be so many people that think that I do. And it's going to be all of the people that don't want the truth about them to come out, because I got tapes on everybody. I got tapes on everybody. You know, that's the one thing about me. I'm good at keeping records. People don't think that I do business. And, you know, I don't. I can't stay in business. You know, for real. Any administration work and stuff like that I got to do, I only do it because I have to. But what I am is a historian of humanity. I collect data. I collect information. Ain't nobody in this world that I know. See? I ain't even wipe my lip gloss off. Don't nobody know all the things that I know. They didn't want me and Bahamadia being friends for a reason. They didn't want me and Tony to talk. They didn't want us to confer stories and realize that the same way they screwed her over was the same way they tried to screw me over, same way they screwed Flo Brown over, same way they screwed Ursula Rucker over, same way they screwed, you know, it's that's the saddest part about it right now. Like, at this time, morning, what's up, Ralph? At this time when we're grieving, the things that we remember more than anything, the only things that we remember as strongly as we remember Malik is the Roots screwing over everybody. Because they've screwed over everybody. And if you were a woman, you got screwed. I can't be mad at Eve for not wanting to kick it too heavy with them. She already knew what thirsty niggas was. Yeah, like, people have no idea what it was to be a woman in that crew. You know, you got unpopular guys who are becoming popular from a gift and a talent and a skill that was fostered and mentored by the streets. Them Roots niggas ain't no Roots niggas, and everybody knows it. You know, like I said the other day, you know, my boy Staff, I don't even understand how they can be in this contest. They not even real rappers. They don't got no beat machines. Them niggas use instruments. He said they ain't even got no MP. They came up here with instruments. That's how hip hop Philly was. That's how hip hop Philly was. They wouldn't even acknowledge you as to be a part of the rap community if you didn't have an MP3 and you came in there with instruments. What they had was Richard Nichols. Richard Nichols knew how to drive energy. He knew how to drive traffic. Man. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why Malik kept his, he didn't like the way women were treated. He didn't like the way we were treated. Like I said before, he was the only member of the Roots that, you know, consistently supported Black Lily. So, I mean, and as I have these conversations, there are other conversations that are coming up. Why is Black Lily one of the most ridiculous entities ever to host or grace the Roots Camp business models? You know what I mean? Or Watch Your Back Management. Number one, the name of the company is called Watch Your Back Management. You know, you think when you sign in the contract that they're saying they're going to watch your back. They're actually telling you to watch your back when you sit at the table, yo. Watch your back. Yeah, that used to be the joke. And the joke was on us who decided not to listen to it. Morning, yay. I really need you down here. I'm doing too much work by myself. I need all the help that I can get. But let's just talk about Black Lily right quick. Black Lily was the most successful live music series ever produced by the Roots crew. And it wasn't even produced by the Roots. It was produced by the women of the Roots. But see, you know, we didn't get that credit. They got all the credit. So, you got OK Player, and you got Black Lily. Jaguar Wright promoted the hell out of OK Player. So you would think that OK Player and Watch Your Back Management and that they would get behind Black Lily a little bit more. Has anyone ever asked why we never had merchandise? There was always there was plenty of OK Player t-shirts to go around, but there was never no Black Lily t-shirts. We were an entity just as big, if not bigger than them. Why didn't we have our own merchandise? Why didn't anybody negotiate a natural hair care product line for the women of Black Lily since we were promoting pure black beauty? Why didn't no one do that? Like, why would you turn down that money? I'm going to tell you why you would turn down that money. Because in order to get that money, you would have to acknowledge that the entity had value. See, their whole thing was by devaluing. Oh, well, you know, that's the girls' thing. Oh, well, you know, they started that because we wouldn't let them get on the mic. No, you started that. You wouldn't let us get on the mic because you ain't want us to dust your motherfucking ass in front of your friends. That's why we had to start our own thing. That's why you never let women get the mic. God forbid a bitch show to fuck you up in front of, whatchamacallit, in front of, like, you know, witnesses. Which is why I guess now when I go back to think about it, why Unplugged was such a sore spot for damn near everybody that attended it. It was a sore spot. I know the Roots hate the fact that, you know, to this day, Jaguar Wright is Jaguar Wright, but you called me. I wasn't trying to go. Y'all had just got finished mooching your way onto my damn Coca-Cola commercial and stealing my fucking trailer from me while I was pregnant. You fuck ass niggas. We ain't even gonna talk about that. How many hours of that day I spent on my feet, pregnant in stilettos, while they sat their asses in comfort in my motherfucking trailer. That's when I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna blast y'all out. I'm just gonna buy my time. I'm gonna buy my time. They were so thirsty for a Coca-Cola commercial, they was mad I got mine first. They was actually mad I got mine first. So I just wanted to come home from Santa Monica, watch the Coca-Cola shoot off me. I didn't even want to go to Jay-Z Unplugged. I thought it was going to be great for the fellas. I'm like, finally, they're getting some real shine. They've wanted to be popular so bad. They got this. But then guess what? That part. Oh, they needed somebody. And Amir was trying to prove to Jay-Z how resourceful he was and what a great musical director he was. So Jay-Z would want to be his friend like Jimmy Fallon. You know, you got to be careful with niggas that are thirsty for other men's attention. So you know, that's what happened. They called me up. I said I wasn't coming. I said I wasn't coming. Amir called me and said, Jag, I need you to come up here. Nobody can do all of these samples. I know you can do it. Nobody can do it. I'm like, yo, Amir, I'm tired. I just got finished dealing with y'all. Like, I want to be home. Like, they had gotten on my nerves so bad during the Coca-Cola commercial. I just wanted to be at home and be pregnant and sip some kosher wine because I was allowed to have kosher wine. And sip some kosher wine and make me some steak and lobster. I just wanted to treat myself good. I wasn't trying to go nowhere. I wasn't trying to get on the train. I wasn't trying to go to Manhattan. I was always in Manhattan. I spent more time in Manhattan than I did in Philly for a good share of my career. Shoot, for a good share of my life. Niggas thought I was from Brooklyn. So, you know what I mean? For a good share of my life, niggas thought I was from Brooklyn. I let people believe what they want to believe. But, you know, it just trips me out because Rich called. I said, no, this is going to be great for you guys. You go knock it out the park. I was so excited for them. I really was. I'm like, yo, maybe if Jay-Z wants to be friends with them, maybe they'll treat women better. I don't know. Whatever. But they needed me. And I said no. I said no 3 times. And an hour later, I got a phone call from Rich. Jag, get on the train. I already bought your ticket. Get on the train. This is going to be historical for everyone involved. I want you here. I need you here. Rich, I'm pregnant. Ain't nobody tell you to get pregnant during the middle of the birth of your career. I mean, me and Mr. Carter, we ain't got no problems. We ain't got no issues. And the truth is, his particular G is not for me. It's just not for me. God damn it, this is Bahamadia calling me.